When time first began, the Eternal gave life to powerful beings of light, the Drakeels. But as misfortune would have it, the power given to these creatures awoke in them only a boundless pride and an inexhaustible thirst for dominion. Shaken by this betrayal, the Eternal banished them to the deepest abyss of Dracomundus. It was there, in the depths of the earth, that they twisted into the monstrosities that we know today as dragons. Alas, possessed more than ever by hate and vanity, the Banished refused to admit themselves defeated. Through their voices, they persisted in corrupting humanity. Through their blood, they defined the land we call our home. From that moment on, mankind would live in fear. Fear that one of the Dragon Lords, the most powerful of the Banished, would one day return to the surface. With the support of his dragon kin, Saw Ichnog succeeded in escaping from his subterranean prison. And brave souls, guided by the light, rose up and vowed to push him back. Soldiers of the Order, righteous and faithful to the Eternal, who suffered body and soul after coming into contact with draconic corruption. Rare were those who remained impervious to the depraved whispers of the dragons on the outskirts of this gaping breach. One such person was Godefroy of Clerval, Grand Knight of the Order of the Eternal.
Hi, my name is Patrick, and we are playing Dragonkin the Banished. Yeah. What do I know about this game? Nothing. Look cool. It's a demo. This is a post next fest. The demo's still up, and I'm gonna try it out. It looks kinda Diablo-esque, but with the typical kinda anime twist. Ah, that's a lot of damage. Very intense music. 4,000 in damage, just breaking these things.
The voice of the Dragon Lord blighted people's spirits and petrified their bodies, instilling terror and madness into those who heard it. Never before had a breach so vast been rent between the two worlds.
Okay. So, do I have any other attacks? I have that one. I have that one. What was that? Well, the hit points are coming back, so that's... Oh. Okay. That was cool. I have some kind of stamina thing. What is that?
It was here, at this wound between worlds, that the corruption was most potent. One by one, haunted by the whispers from below, the people succumbed to madness.
Okay.
Draconic blood sullied the earth and corrupted the creatures that trod upon it.
Yeah, that's a nice little attack. Which one was that, 2? I do wish that you could do ASW for movement and not just... Oh. Alright. That's what we need to do.
Pitiful in their wretchedness, and too weak to resist the command of their new masters, they drank the blood of the dragon and gave in to depravity.
Is that you then, Gumby? Yeah, that's just a little bit jank. I really wish it was ASW, but, you know, you get to adjust. Yeah, that's right.
Thus enslaved, they were twisted into ghastly monsters, mockeries, dragonkin.
There you go. Yeah, ASW would be so much better. It really would. Because I kind of sort of want to maneuver independently and fight. Heck, it's so many hits. How about Q? Oh, 400? Oh, it's overtime. Okay, that's good. That's good that it's overtime. Okay. Am I going up here? That or what's that supposed to do? Right. Keep my flames.
Men, women, children,
Bitches.
animals. For as many slaves as there were devoted to their cruel masters, just as many grotesque monsters blindly obeyed any order given to them by their dragon lord.
Bitches, die! That's a pretty beastie weapon. I have a feeling you're not going to play this guy for very long. He's going to get totally destroyed. Hey, I'm stuck in a corner. I don't think that was meant to be that way. Yeah, I feel good. I really feel like suffer no more. Drink one of those. I don't know if I have unlimited or what the case is. I'm not entirely sure why I'm breaking that stuff. It doesn't seem to reward me with anything. That doesn't seem to be changing either. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's just that movement scheme is not the
Only
best.
the most righteous of souls, guided and supported by the Eternal, were able to resist the corrupting call that led the living to damnation.
The flamethrower is beast. There's no question about it. I'm a little surprised that it's just unlimited.
These righteous few bore the feeble flame of man through the darkest shadow, and though it flickered, it would not be extinguished.
Yeah, that one is beast. Ah! Yeah, it is definitely jank. Flamethrower is beast. Beast! Okay. No more. I can't go no more. That's the end of the road.
Filled with these fleeting embers of hope, a few brave souls founded an alliance to carve the first breach into draconic defenses.
Okay.
Here, the Dragonkin's power was strong. It fused our world with that of the Banished.
Okay. Right straight through the crotch, huh? So that's the bad guy?
Godefroy of Clairval heroically broke through and shattered their defense barriers. This act of bravery, a feat of the righteous alliance of men, allowed me to lend aid to the Knights of the Order of the Eternal.
Okay. But she's some kind of sorcerer.
Me, Almantir, Grand Oracle of Pythodurcan, Dragon Blood.
Pythodurcan,
a human
huh?
altered but not consumed by the draconic blood that flows through my veins. My sisters and I have powers given to us by the dragon, but our souls remain our own.
Okay, so what do you got? Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Are you bitches coming with me? Oh, so she's using up all the blue when she did that. He didn't really use up anything. A limited view sucks. I will say that right now.
Neither dragonkin nor entirely human, and afforded extraordinary abilities by our forebears.
So that's a blink feature. I would assume I could blink across the map then. Like that. Okay. And that is an explosion thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. I mean, that's kind of pretty cool, I would say.
By those who drank the blood of the only banished dragon to have ever repented before the Eternal.
Yeah. Ow. That really drains the copper, though. That's for sure.
These few drops of draconic blood connected our thoughts to those of the dragons. Struck by fleeting visions, we saw glimpses into their deeds and understanding of the feelings that drove them.
Yeah, the blue shit goes down fast. This guy, is more dependent on that. And again, I prefer to do ASW. Because as you can see, actually shooting at one seems to be very janky. Yeah.
With that understanding came a vulnerability. We soon learned that we were at the mercy of their whispers. The voices threatened to consume us, with no hope of salvation.
Yeah, give me blue shit. That didn't go so well.
But the formidable link that connected us to the dragons had also awakened something within us. We lived strong in the certainty that the Eternal had pardoned us for the draconic corruption in our veins.
Oh. Okay.
Our civilization fell alongside the blue dragon Pythodilcan, forcing us to live amongst men in the city of the Order of the Eternal.
There's a lot of damage though. Yeah, that. Ugh. Not liking it. Not liking it.
Closer to the breach made by Sir Ichnog, Godefroy, fighting
But-
fire with fire, confronted the draconic hordes.
You work with it.
Oh yeah, look at it.
I battled by his side, but my strategy was less direct.
Okay.
My draconic power allowed me to open up a passageway for the men of Nurogard, all of them prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice to save what remained of humanity. Once this invisible barrier had been breached, they knew that their lives would hang by mere threads. But these warriors from the north cared little for the uncertainties of our
Oh,
plan.
here's the third
A
guy.
hero's death in the heat of battle with their enemy was the greatest honor that could befall them. Led by the pale dragon blood Harold Truelson, the barbarian fleet had but one objective: to lure the enemy into the open sea and leave the path to the breach vulnerable. If a single vessel reached the coast, then this sacrifice would not have been for naught. Harold Truelson reached the hostile shore and avenged those fallen from the Toriel clan.
Hey. So what can you do?
The
So
barbarians of Nuragard feared
that's
neither
kind of
pain
sweep
nor
and tack.
death,
He uses
and
the
they
blue stuff
welcomed
though.
violence as they might
I would
an
say
old
that
and
he
familiar
never ended up
friend.
using his blue stuff.
Chulson knew
Must be
this friend
some kind of bug.
better than most. His existence thus far had been one of suffering, of hardening his resolve, and of preparing to endure the worst of torments, without losing anything of value every warrior of his clan.
So that
held
is some
his
kind of
soul.
charge attack.
While the Knights of
That
the Order
uses
of the
blue
Eternal
shit.
had always been forbidden from making
That's
use of
some
dragon's
kinda
blood, the warriors from the north, staying true to their values, had taken this risk. A select few, highly trained clansmen, risking their lives in the process, had successfully imbibed the pale dragon's blood without succumbing to the corrupting voices. Among them was Truelson. To become a dragon blood barbarian, he paid the ultimate price
Cool.
and cast away a portion of his humanity. In exchange, he received draconic powers that he put to use for the Toriel clan, the Eternal, and humanity at large. And even if all others, from Montesky to Nuragard, recognized the courage and sacrifice of the brave warriors, there was not one that did not also regard them with sincere disgust. While there could be no doubt of their loyalty to Toriel, defender of the Eternal, their bodies defiled by the dragon as they were, drove the rest of mankind to reject them. Chulson, for his part, cared little for his appearance. What did this matter after all, as long as his soul remained intact?
I like his mecha. Much more natural to play than cast spells. That's right. Too much apple. There you go. You be dead. You be dead. Smack that down. Oh. Yeah, that's almost impossible to use that skill properly. Okay. Did I miss somewhere to go? Still don't know why I need to break that stuff, honestly. That's right. We Vikings kicks ass. The amount of damage he makes. Oh my god.
The pale dragon blood had achieved his goal. The Alliance's plan, as unlikely as it was to succeed, could run its course.
That's a cold breath.
The barbarian waited for the signal that would tell him where to carve a bloody path through enemy defenses and lure the dragons far away from the breach. The Kongirati nomads, every bit as proud and as fearless as the warriors from the north, joined the alliance of men to help push back Sor Iknog, the Crimson Dragon.
Sor Iknog. Okay, so we got
Sitting astride
some...
their draconic hybrids, these tracker archers faced the dragons steadfastly and seemingly without fear. Not one would allow the enemy to make easy prey of them.
So that's what I'm
Hides,
playing
wings,
next.
teeth, blood. For the Kongirati, each draconic monstrosity was not only a threat, but also a quarry from which they could gain valuable resources.
Okay.
And where others had begged and prayed for divine salvation,
I'm a shooter now.
these nomads made full use of anything the earth and providence offered them in order to survive.
So I am a shooter. Again, I so wish
Their
I could
master
just do
tracker,
ASW.
Eula, however, did not see things in such stark shades of black and white. Of all those who made up their number, she was the first to recognize the value of this eternal light.
Okay. Blue stuff gone. So, let's see.
She rejected neither the ancestral
Okay.
traditions nor the tracking of the Dragonkin, who had made it possible for the Kongirat to excel in the arts of
Fine.
potions, alchemy,
I like that.
poisons, and draconic hybridization. How long would her people be able to continue traveling freely if the corruption were to poison the entire world? It was for this reason that she joined the Alliance of Men.
Damage per shot is not as high. But I like a lot of them. Yeah, why am I using this instead of like single shot? Because single shot makes you advance forward. So let's see here. Is there any way I can stand? Oh, I can stand still. Okay, good. Me like it. Oh. Am I healing? Okay, so hold down shift. It makes me stand still. That's good. I do still wish we could. Oh, I have to wait for the queue then. See forward more. Like rotate the map. Let's see if I can actually do that. I don't know.
To seal this union, the Order of the Eternal entrusted her with one of their most powerful relics, a single, glimmering scale of light. If the legends are to be believed, this scale had been pried from the hide of one of the Drakeels in the heat of battle, back when these beings of light had pushed back the banished dragon lords that ventured too close to the surface. Each champion had one, and the power of their light would be needed to push Sir Ichnog back into the shadows.
That's right. I got other tricks. Okay. Oh, that's the first I can shoot.
It was up to Eula,
Okay.
armed with her scale of light, to cast the invocation.
Here we
She
go.
would then know whether she had been right to put her trust in the Order and in joining the Alliance.
So we have Lance Dude. We have whatever her name
The
is.
power of the light
Oh,
was
yeah.
like nothing ever seen before. We heard the Dragon Lord howl into our minds, racked with pain and rage.
Oh. That's a lamb in his face.
So close to the Dracomundus, our souls suffered as from 1,000 deaths, but we held fast to our positions.
And here comes Dragon Dude. Or Viking Dude.
Inch by inch, the divine light pushed the corruption back into the breach. And it was thus that the banished lord Sir Ichnog disappeared once more into the shadows,
Ichnog.
where he would suffer eternal retribution.
There you go. End of game.
Once calm fell,
Boom.
we were all that was left, the sole witnesses to the feat accomplished by the Alliance of Men. But more than ever, we knew that the taint of draconic depravity still festered in the depths of the abyss, impatient to break free once more. Thus, from the union of men and their allies that stood together in the face of the
They lost
draconic threat,
an arm.
an elite corps was established within the Order of the Eternal, the Dragon Hunters.
Yeah, there we come in. We are the Dragon Hunters. We're gonna hunt dragons and stuff. So I can select the character now. Rurik Haraldson, Electron, and Lothar of Mount Dragon. So, yeah. So we played the beginning of it, and I think I'm gonna just check what this does. Oh, he's an ugly dude. Oh. Oh, shoot. I was scaring him. So that's... What happens when we go in here? Nothing. Nothing happened. We need to talk to this dude over here first. Okay. Whatever is happening, happening. Is that my buddy? I guess so. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Oh, he picked stuff up. So this is like a traditional kind of thing. Yeah. So inventory. I picked up a Tutorial Master armband instead of the one equipped, which is better, I guess. I don't know. So very traditional stuff. What do I have? I have a slam thingy. I got one of those. And I have a circle of life. Okay. Let's get out of there. They're mean. Oh. Oh, my dragon thing is shooting something too. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Although, I wonder how many of those health potions I do have. Probably should get out of there. Oh. Hello. Yeah. What else did I pick up? Oh, map. Material, so you can craft in this one. Can you? Let's see here. Accessories. Ancestral Grid. Where you manage your skill. That's kind of cool. Whatever that does. Attributes. We got attributes. Attack stats. And Dragon Wisdom stuff. Seems to be pretty rich. Yeah. And, oh, a wormling. I can decide what kind of wormling I have too. So my wormling does not have any armor equipped. Okay. I guess I can do that in the future too. So, we're not going too deep into this, because I don't want to do this like a 2-hour kind of demo. This is cool. I like it. This is a different take on Diablo-esque type games. Seems to be deep enough for you to really get into the nitty-gritty of developing your guy, and then of course picking up stuff. We love picking up stuff. I would assume that there's some really nice rare stuff in this one as well. So, without going any deeper in, we have seen the intro. Those were pretty beastly. And this guy, I would assume you can also make pretty beastly. So you have a great day. You have a fantastic weekend. You have a fantastic life. I hope everything goes your way. I truly do. And as I always say, adieu. Until we meet again, okay?